Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nomsy Emmanuel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button so you get notified whenever I upload a video. And if you wanna hear what I have to say today, or if you wanna learn about the 5 interview hacks I wish I knew earlier on, please stay tuned. Alright guys, let's get into it. 5 interview hacks. Like the title said, 5 interview hacks you need to know. Guys, I wish I knew about this long time ago. I wish I knew about this long time ago. I would have been acing all my job interviews, like probably balling right now. Yeah. So guys, number one, if you have an interview, maybe it could be job interview, school interview, and yeah, interview. Number one thing to know important before you go on that interview one, make sure you research. Do your research very well about that company. Research a lot of things about the company. Research the history of the company. Research their mission, their vision, because every company have their mission and their vision. Make sure you know the history. Make sure you know the CEOs, just in case they can, because these people, depending on whoever is interviewing, they can throw in any random questions. Someone can even ask you who's the CEO of a company, just to know if you are actually really interested in this country, in this company, and if you have actually done what you are supposed to do. So make sure, that's number one. Make sure you research that company. Do your thorough research. If you know people who work in that company, you can also ask them questions. Yeah, so that one is very important. Research on that company. Research get research on the company. Try to get to know their vision and their statement. That is very important. So that's number one tips, number one hacks. Everybody, if you're going for the interview, job, school, this is number one thing you have to do. And number two, if you are going for a particular job interview, let's say you are a nurse and you're going for a nursing interview. Yes. Make sure you also do a thorough research on, first of all, when every job when first of all, every job post have job descriptions. Read that description thoroughly. Make sure you fit into it. Like, make sure, like, there's a way you can organize your resume just to fit perfectly well into what they're looking for. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Read the job description very well. Okay, read that job description very well. It's very important. Read that job description. It's very important. Make sure, yeah, you make sure you position, even if you're not what they're looking for. Make sure you develop yourself and set yourself up in a way, in a manner that makes you makes you fit into that job description, or makes you a potential candidate for that job description. Yeah, so go through their job description, um, and from there you know how to sell yourself. Yeah, so that's number two. Number three, very important, research on interview questions. Like for instance, if you're going for a nursing job interview, it is right to go online and look for, if it's like a hospital nursing, yeah, of course, mostly, or nursing. What is hospital, or like home health, or what is it called, in a nursing home or something. And then, yeah, make sure you look for those interview questions. Yes, look for interview questions, the type of questions that those interviewers might potentially ask you, or might ask you. For instance, they might ask you, why should we hire you? What is your strength? What is your weakness? Those type of questions, or and a lot of scenario questions that's related to the job you're looking for, you're applying for, you're interviewing for. Let's say scenario questions, like, because a lot of companies, especially if you're in the health field, they will throw a lot of what's it called, they will throw in a lot of scenario questions. They will give you a situation, and ask you a question to see how you can tackle the situation. They can ask you, okay, this patient is da 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 da. What will you do in that situation? So yeah, research on questions. Tell me about your self questions. There's a way you answer. Tell me about your self question. You don't just go and when they ask you, oh, what? Tell me about yourself. Oh, John Smith. I'm from Cameroon. Here today. I'm here to interview for this job. There's a way you sell yourself when they ask you, tell me yourself question. You can talk about, hey, I'm John Smith. I graduated from Hampton School of Nursing. While I was in school, I gained a lot of experiences. While I was in school, I started getting to study more about nursing. And while I was in school, I was working maybe as a technician. I was working as a nurse technician, and while doing that process, I gained a lot of experience learning how to communicate with patients, learning how to assist patients, all that stuff. And at the end of the school or during my final rotation, I had to put all those things in practice. I had to put everything I've learned in school in practice, and that has helped me a lot in reshaping the way I communicate with my patient. That has helped me to be a better person, a better nurse in the future. So something related to like that. So like that's how you say yourself when they ask you, tell me about yourself. You talk about your name, where you graduated from, what you were doing while you were in school, the things you were learning, how you so the things you were learning, and how those things you have learned, why you learned while in school, have helped shaped you today and made you a better person. And lastly, you can now add during your rotation, clinical rotation, you had to practice everything you have learned, and all the whole experience you've learned have done this for you. This, yeah, sell yourself like that. You don't, yeah. So that's how you market yourself when I ask you, oh, tell me about yourself. Yeah, I hope you understand what I mean. So that's number 3 tips. Make sure you research on a lot of questions, because there's a lot of questions there's a lot of questions online you can check depending on what you're interviewing for. There's a lot of questions, so make sure you research on those type of questions and get ready in case they shoot you with any of those questions. You'll be ready. You don't want to be stuttering, and you don't want someone to be asking you and you stuttering or doing that's not good when you're interviewing, because it counts a lot. Number 4 tips is dressing. That one is also important. You don't want to go on an interview and be looking like for instance, like what I'm wearing now. You don't want to do that. So when you are going for an interview, you have to dress professional. Yes, when you're dressing professional, there's some colors that that are good, and there's some colors that is a no-no. You don't want to be wearing multicolors. Wear some colors that are neutral, because you don't want to. The worst thing you want to do when you're going for an interview is to wear something that will distract your interviewer. Wear acceptable natural colors that are calm, not too bright, not too crazy. Yes. And your makeup, when you're going for an interview, you can just go without makeup. Just dress, be more natural as possible. They love it. Interviewers love it. Be more natural as possible. Don't go there looking crazy, wearing all those masks, wearing makeup, eyelashes, red lipstick, and all that. Be more natural as possible. Maybe if you have some acne or something, you can wear like just a very mild makeup, natural makeup. Wear a nude lipstick like what I'm wearing right now. It's a nude lipstick, so you can wear a nude lipstick. Just don't go crazy. Yeah. So yeah, that's number 4 tips. Do not go crazy with makeup when you're going for an interview. Tone it down, make it more natural. You can go with your face like that without any makeup. Even with your hair, there's some companies, well, especially in the health field, they prefer like natural colors, maybe brown, black colors. Don't go crazy wearing purple hair on your way to an interview. Because if I'm the interviewer, trust me, you, I'm not even gonna hire you. So yes, so be mindful of that when you're going for an interview. Your looks also matters a lot. Don't go crazy looking like a kangaroo or looking like a chameleon with all your face masked up with makeup, red lipstick. No, well, you can't go on an interview with red lipstick. You don't want to go there distracting your interviewers. No, you can wear a lip gloss or yeah, a nude color. Like what I'm wearing is nude, it's natural. It's yeah, you can just wear something like that. You know, just don't go crazy, don't go there and instead of asking you questions, they'll be looking like you know. They'll be like in their head they'll be like, doesn't she know she's coming for an interview? Or you don't want to give me that crazy look. Yeah. So just keep it in mind, your dressing, your makeup, your hair. Yeah. A very nice brown or black hair color. Even if you're wearing wig, just yeah, keep it in mind. Don't wear a crazy puff that will make you look crazy. No. So just keep all those things in mind, and also your body language, guys. Your body language matters a lot when you're going for an interview. You don't want to go. You don't want there and be tapping your fingers or folding your hands. Just sit properly. There's a way you can just sit there's a way you will sit, guys. You will look more confident even when you don't know nothing. Just be mindful of your body language when you're going for an interview. Yeah, because they also watch that. So that's number 4 tips. And the last tips, make sure when you're done with the interview, guys, make sure you send a thank you note to your interviewer. Very important, guys, because depending on the type of company, a lot of companies might interview 40 people, 30 people. How will they remember you? It's through your thank you note. Try it and thank me later. Make sure you send them a thank you note. Yes, it's very important. You should thank them after the interview. Probably you can do that the same day, maybe towards the end of the day, or you can wait the next day, 1 or 2 days. It's fine, but just make sure they look at that too. So make sure you send them a thank you note. That is very important, because if I am if I'm an interviewer and I don't get a thank you note, I will feel some type of way. So yeah, even though some people don't care about it, but trust me, majority of people, they look at that. So make sure you send them a thank you note after an interview. One last thing I forgot to talk about is make sure you have your resume or your CV when you're going for an interview, guys. Because some of these interviewers, depending on who is going to interview you, some of them are lazy. They don't want to, they just, instead of them, even though you have emailed it to them, instead of them downloading it and printing it, they will still ask you, oh, do you have a copy of your resume right there? So just make sure you have a copy of your resume, your CV with you on hand in case they ask for it. Yeah, so guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed my video, make sure you like, subscribe. Why not? It's free. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Invite your friends. Tell a friend. Yeah, let's help each other out. If you're on IG, let's connect. If you're on IG, Instagram, let's connect. Let's be friends. Yes. So guys, I'm gonna recap the 5 tips I gave you guys. Number 1, research on the company. Number 2, go over the job description. Fix your resume. Let it match what you're looking for. Let them see you make them see you as a potential candidate. Number 3, research on interview questions. Depending on what you're looking for, depending on what type of job you're interviewing for, research on those questions that are related to that jobs. Number four, keep in mind the way you dress, your makeup, your hair, your body language, all of that good stuff counts. So keep them in mind when you're preparing for your interview. Make sure you dress appropriately, professionally, and accordingly. Okay. And the last one, make sure you send a thank you note. Okay, and this comes to an end. So this brings to an end of my vlog today. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, hit subscribe, and guys, I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you. Bye bye.